Hello, welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. My name's Catherine, and this is your forecast for May 2020. In this reading, we're going to be looking into the current energies going into May, such as what you're allowing to come through and what energies you may be blocking, as well as how to get the most out of this month ahead. We're also going to be looking into your surrounding relationships, and we're going to be closing the reading off with messages from Spirit regarding your current journey. Just so you know, guys, I'm an intuitive reader, which means that while I do read traditional tarot, I also look into the energies that I feel or hear as I'm performing my readings. I'm very honest and I'm very blunt, and I'm just going to remind you that because my readings are for the collective, not all readings will resonate with everyone. If you do enjoy this reading, however, and you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, please see the link to my website below. I've also listed all the cards used in this reading, as well as a schedule of all of the readings that I'm going to be doing on my channel. If you would like to be alerted every time I post a new reading, please click subscribe and hit the notification bell. And now let's begin. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We're going to be looking into the current energies that you're bringing into the month of May, what things you may be blocking, what you need to allow, or what you are allowing. And we're also going to be taking a look into anything that could possibly help you throughout the month of May, any advice that's coming through from Spirit. Okay. Pride. Help from above. Healing. Ooh, Scorpio. Sexual arts. Selling out. Okay, so right off the bat, this is what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. I feel that you guys have been going through a bit of a transition here over this last month, maybe couple of months, but going into May. I actually feel this energy being drawn in from April, going into the month of May, and I feel like this energy is going to kind of continue throughout the month of May, but I'm feeling like you guys are going to be a lot stronger coming through the month of May. You're getting a lot of help, as it says here, help from above, but I'm feeling like there's some of you might have some wounded egos. Maybe your pride has been, you know, kicked a little bit, but at the same time through that there's also a really strong healing process that's going through. I do feel that some of you may be looking at your past, okay, and this might even be energy going into the future throughout the month of May. But again, I do feel a lot of healing coming through. We're going to be clarifying that with the tarot, but what I'm getting is this selling out card is really standing out for me. And what I'm getting from this right off the bat is I do feel that some of you may have struggled, or you may be struggling with past events, and I kind of feel like this might be relationships. It might also be, I'm getting some spiritual guidance throughout in here too. I feel like you are also realizing that you're not as high spiritually as you possibly could be. Maybe some of you are exploring that, but I am really feeling this also with relationships, and that in the past or even in your current present, you have that feeling that you've sold out, like you haven't reached that relationship peak that you could experience, whether this is within a current relationship, or whether this is a relationship you've thought of bringing in, or whether this is past relationships. I am feeling a bit of this selling out energy. All right, so remember, this may not resonate with everyone. Take it as it, you know, as it resonates with you, but we're going to be clarifying with some tarot. And remember, guys, I did post all the cards that I'm using down below. So if you're interested in the decks, or you're just wondering which decks I've been using, you can check them out all down in the description box. Okay, so we're going to look at pride. Yeah, okay. Some of you are walking away from stuff. Help from above, becoming more grounded. I'm just going to move these down a little bit here. This one is popping out. Healing. Okay, and it's coming through with the High Priestess, that King of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So here's where we are. Okay, This is what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. And remember that this could be current energy. It could be energy that you're bringing in from the past. This also could be playing out throughout the month of May. This is what I'm also getting. Okay, so this is going to resonate differently with everybody, but this is the general energy going into May. And what I'm getting here is this Eight of Cups. So you've thought about walking away from something, Scorpio. I feel like this is what I'm getting, and I feel like these two cards are playing in here, okay, very closely together. So what I'm getting here with this Five of Wands energy, and the selling out card, what I'm really feeling here, Scorpio, is that you have felt like you sold out, okay? You're not as happy, you know, whether this is a current relationship or this could have to do with past relationships. But what I'm feeling here is that you've had this energy of selling out. Like these aren't relationships that are completely fulfilling you. Okay. And they may be also things that you're looking forward to in the future. Like you're looking for that energy of a relationship where you're not feeling like you're selling out, like they're not, you want something that is going to be that fulfilling, that happiness, that those things that you've been seeking. I feel for some of you also that in the past you have sold out in your past relationships, and some of you may be actually looking at this and going, look, I'm actually in a really, you know, strong relationship right now, and that's fantastic. I do feel that you have done a lot of healing in order to achieve that strong relationship that you're in. Maybe you sold out in the past, but I do feel that for the majority of you, you're sort of in this energy. And this is what I'm also getting, is this Pride card is coming through, and you know, this pride might have kept you from walking away, or it might be provoking you to walk away. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I feel, Scorpio, is that there's a lot of grounding energy that you've either felt or that is coming through. Okay, this for me right here, this is saying this help from above. I feel that you've been using your intuition to help you heal. Okay, you're recognizing the fact that you have sold out, or that you are selling out in regards to what it is that you deserve. And I feel like this help from above, you're allowing the messages from spirit, from the universe, from God, to come through to help ground you in order to either walk away from something that's not making you completely happy, or to help you heal these relationships that you have been selling out in. Okay, meaning that you might walk away from them. Maybe you'll find a different way to you know, get along. This Five of Wands energy can be sometimes a very, you know, fighting type of card. You know, it's, you know, you're picking arguments or looking for arguments. This might be where you're feeling like you're selling out. Maybe you're not standing up for what it is that you feel that you truly deserve, or truly what it is that you want within a relationship. But here's the good thing. Okay, I do feel like there's a lot of help that has been coming in from above, and some of you already might be in this energy. I'm also feeling too that this healing with the High Priestess. So you've been following your intuition. You know what it is that is going to be healing you. You know that you have to follow it, but I feel like some of you have to let go of that pride in order to take that step forward. And we've got the sexual arts with the King of Cups. So, I mean, Scorpio, this is like your card, right? This King of Cups energy is coming through, you know, this water card. But what I'm also getting here is, you know, sexual arts doesn't need to be intimacy. But I do feel that it can also be, it doesn't need to be a physical intimacy, but it can also be an emotional intimacy. And I'm feeling that over the last month, perhaps, that you've been really diving into what it is that makes you happy. What is it that truly makes you happy? Are you covering for something within your emotional state? And this is what I'm really getting. It feels like some of you may have kept your relationships very surface, okay? And I feel that over this last month, you may have been diving deeper into what it is that you truly want and need from a relationship, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, whether it's spiritual. But I feel like a lot of you are coming into that sense of emotional strength. This is that King of Cups. He's that emotional strength. And I feel you're going to be bringing this through into the month of May. You're going to be doing that, a lot of healing. You're going to be doing a lot of intuitive healing. And I'm also feeling too that for some of you in the past, because you have maybe perhaps sold out on relationships, that I feel like for some of you, you've ended up in relationships that didn't make you completely happy, and you're ready now to let that be and follow your actual heart. This is what I'm getting. I feel a lot of you are going to be following what is truly making you happy within another person. Now, for some of you, this may also have to do with career, but I'm really getting here, Scorpio, that this has been a really emotional time for you, okay? I feel like some of you may have already also been distracting yourself with other things. This could be like the current world events. I feel like some of you may be paying more attention to that instead of actually diving in to your emotional health and emotional state of mind. And some of you may be feeling that selling out as well. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. And for those of you that feel like this might be that energy like, look at, I haven't taken the time to really dive into myself, to really look into what it is that I need and want to make me emotionally happy. So I'm going to distract myself with other things. Okay, that Pride card again coming through. What I'm getting here is I feel like these next few weeks are going to be making a dramatic difference for you, Scorpio. Okay, and allow yourself to go dive in deep, allow yourself to follow your intuition, allow yourself to do that healing that is absolutely needed. And I do feel that you are being guided from spirit. I feel like some of you are also receiving messages, whether this is, you know, through like through spirit, you're just feeling this within your consciousness, you're getting that help from above. And I feel like a lot of you felt that spirit from above coming through in order to help with this healing. So that's what we're looking at. That's the current energy, just, you know, coming into May, what you may be experiencing through the month of May. And we're going to take a look now into your surrounding relationships, and maybe this will give us some more insight as to what it is that you're currently experiencing. I just got to turn that over. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, Scorpio, we're going to start off with the Romance Angels, and then we're going to get some clarifying cards from Tarot. You deserve love. You are lovable. Give your relationship a chance. Worth waiting for. This could be the one. And true love. I love these cards. These are beautiful. Okay. Let's take a look deeper, Scorpio. Sorry, that's just my chair. All right. We're going to clarify these cards here. All right, so for some of you, Scorpio, this is what I'm getting. Some of you already may be in a relationship, okay? And again, you know, that selling out energy coming through. Some of you may have put this relationship sort of on the, I wouldn't say the back burner, but maybe you're not giving it the attention that it deserves. It's also talking about you are lovable. So maybe you're feeling that you're not getting the attention from your partner that you feel that you deserve. Okay. And for those that are in, you know, that for those of you that are in a pretty good relationship, what it's saying here is, you know, put some work into it. Or at the very least, if it goes back into that selling out, if you're feeling that this relationship is not giving you what it is that you want. Maybe it's time to take a step back from it. Take a really deep look at it. For the other half of you, or for a good portion of you, is what I'm going to say. This is what's really coming through. I feel like for some of you, there's someone that you've been looking at, okay? Whether, you know, I feel like some of you already know who this person is. I feel like there's been a bit of a part of you, and it goes back to that pride card that we looked into in the first round, and I feel like some of you may have had the feeling that you weren't lovable, you weren't worthy. You know, that pride is kind of coming through, but in more of a negative way. Like, I feel like some of you felt, again, with that selling out, going back into that selling out, is, you know, maybe you felt that you have sold out in the past, and maybe now you feel like you're unlovable, or, you know, you feel like you don't deserve that love, whichever it is. But what it's saying here is that there is somebody that wants to come through, and you, I feel like a good portion of you already know who this is. I feel like this healing that is going to be coming through throughout the month of May, I feel like it's already started for a good portion of you. I feel like you need to allow yourself to release anything that you're holding on to, that selling out energy, that pride. Allow yourself to do the proper healing that you really need, and give this relationship a chance, okay? I'm also feeling that for some of you, you may have been back and forth in regards to this new love, or this person that is trying to come through. You've been back and forth. You haven't given it the full attention that could bring that relationship to its ultimate you know, beginning. Like, you've been back and forth, you've been very hesitant upon pursuing it. But what it's saying here, Scorpio, is allowing it, giving it that chance, working on that partnership. I feel that you're very connected already to somebody in here. All right, so we're going to take a look again. That Five of Wands energy is coming through. Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands. And also too, it could be that somebody hasn't, again, you know, given you the attention that you felt that you've deserved. And maybe you're feeling a little bit like, should I walk away? Should I, you know, take a step back? Should I look for something else? But what I'm really getting here is, I really feel like there's somebody that has been waiting, somebody that has been trying to come through, and you've been pushing it and pushing it back. I almost feel too is that you have been trying to start some arguments, or maybe fights, or, you know, trying to create, you know, some sort of discord, but within that relationship, simply because you're scared to take that chance. You're scared to take that, you know, take that next step. Okay, and maybe you're so used to selling out in relationships that you're scared. What if it really could be true love? Am I going to screw it up? Am I going to, you know, is this something that I deserve? And it's saying here, yeah, you absolutely deserve it, Scorpio. This is something that you should be taking a chance on. So to take a look into the clarifying cards, again, you know, that's what I'm really getting in regards to your current relationships, your surrounding relationships. That Seven of Cups is coming through. So I feel like there's somebody you've been fantasizing about, somebody you've been thinking about, somebody you have, again, been bringing back in and pulling away from, bringing in, pulling away. And it's saying here, you know, you may even be fantasizing about this, and this could go back into that sexual arts, where maybe you've just been fantasizing about this person in a sexual way. I feel, or maybe somebody's been fantasizing about you. But what I'm getting here, Scorpios, when you're looking at this Seven of Cups energy, okay, this is about fantasy. You know, it's sort of not really making a choice. Okay, it's like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, what is it that I want? And it's saying you already know what you want, but you have to take that step forward. And I feel like this one particular person that you've been, again, back and forth with, excuse me, you may have maybe even let on a few times. Maybe you've then pushed them away. I feel like you need to delve into that relationship a little bit more. You need to take a better look at it. See if this is something that you would like to explore in a deeper and stronger way. All right, this Magician. So when the Magician comes through, I like the Magician. Okay, but you know, he's got all the tools that he needs. All right, and again, it comes through as you deserve love. You are lovable. You know, that divine timing. So what I'm getting here, things might not happen overnight. Okay, you know, we do have to work sometimes on ourselves. We sometimes have to work on our energy, our healing. But it is saying is that doing that work, using the Magician's tools, you can basically manifest what it is that you want coming through within your love life. And this is saying right here, that divine timing, you know, so even if you're not seeing the results immediately, give it some time. Okay, you have, you know, you in the last round, we had help from above. You're getting that help. You're getting that confirmation. But I also feel that for some of you, okay, that healing portion was really needed, or is really needed, in order for you to manifest. Now, when it talks about the divine timing, I feel that for some of you, you may need some healing, and you may need to continue to do some more inner healing in order to allow this divine timing to come through. All right. I'm also getting that for some of you, your person of interest is a little tired. They're wary. You know, this 10 of Wands coming through, this is what I'm getting, is that some of them are just, this could be you too. Maybe you're just tired, you know, of the BS. But what I'm really getting here is some of them are tired. Okay. I feel like because of the 7 of Cups energy is coming through, there's been so much back and forth, this, you know, this struggling, you know, this constant where it feels to them. And again, this could be relating to you as well, but I feel like this is more on their side, where they're feeling just like, do I even bother with this? Because every time I start, they pull away, they do this, they do that. Like, why can't we just continue? Why can't we just go? Why can't they, you know, present me with this cup of love? Right? And that's what I'm getting. So some of them are feeling that burden. They're feeling that, you know, that wariness. They're scared to kind of take that step forward towards you, because they don't know if you're going to pull away. They don't know if you're going to follow your heart finally. And that's what I'm getting. And what it's saying here is, for you, Scorpio, for that person, this is what they want from you. They already feel this with you, that this could be the one, and this true love card. But you have to allow it, Scorpio. You have to allow it. You have to do that inner healing and recognize what it is, that you are worthy. You are worthy of this love. Maybe some of you are scared because you feel, again, that you're not, you know, maybe you're not worthy of this love. Maybe you feel, you know, you screwed up so many times in the past. You know, can this really be true? Can I really have this? And it's saying here, yes, yes, absolutely you can. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And this is somebody who has been coming in, and what I'm really picking up here, they've been coming in, they've come out, you've pushed them away. You know, they try to get closer, you block off, you close up, and they really have been trying, but now they're also a little wary. So it's time for you, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. It's time for you to become that magician and take that step forward. And, you know, that Page of Loves, or Page of Cups, you know, offer them. Like, allow yourself to, you know, the Page of Cups is, he's allowing himself to feel those emotional bonds with this person. And I feel like you've already known that you wanted to be with this person, and it's time for you to allow it to come through. So this is what I'm getting for your current relationship, Scorpio, and we're going to look into messages from Spirit to close off of this reading. give me 1 second here. I'm going to move these out of the way. Oops. I'm also hitting my camera. Looking for messages for Scorpio to close off this reading. Messages from Spirit. Like that. Unleash the wild within. Set your sights higher. What did we talk about? That selling out card. Okay. Stop looking at yourself like you're unworthy. You know, you are worthy. And then, you know, the similar to this card within the romance angels as well, right? You are worthy, and that selling out card. So this seems to be sort of the theme, you know, going into May, where you need to heal. See your seeds grow. Oops, I don't know if you can see that card. There we go. See your seeds grow. Okay, so what I'm getting, this is from Spirit, what I feel like they're saying to you right off the bat, Scorpio, is this person that has been trying to, I guess, get your attention, or maybe the one that you're thinking of. Again, this could be, you know, also career, but I'm really feeling this theme here is a lot of more emotional content. And if it does relate to, you know, career or other areas of your life, you know, absolutely take it as it is. But what I am feeling is that this has been a very emotional up and down time for many of the Scorpios. I really feel a lot of masculine energy within the Scorpios too. So, you know, even if you're a feminine Scorpio, that's okay. But I feel this for you too. But I do feel that there's some masculine Scorpios that are really feeling this energy as well. And it's saying you've already laid the groundwork for, whether this is a relationship, you know, again, possibly career, but you've already laid that groundwork. And it's saying here, see your seeds grow. I feel all you have to do is take that step, set your sights higher, allow yourself to envision what it is that you want going into the future. This she-wolf, unleash the wolf within. Or unleash the wild within. So I feel like some of you have been holding back, you know, you've been holding back again, you know, what I'm getting is with a relationship or somebody, whether this is a current relationship, whether this is a relationship that you have thought about pursuing. I feel like you need to, when we hold ourselves on that leash, okay, when we don't allow ourselves to explore something, whether it's out of our pride or whether it's, you know, because we feel that we're not worthy, whatever it is, we keep ourselves so restrained, and it's time, it's saying, is to unleash it, let it go. So now we're looking into some clarifying cards from Tarot, and it's saying here, Knight of Fire. So a sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence, thinks things through carefully. So what I'm getting here with this Knight of you know, Wands, he's coming through, and I feel like what he's saying is it's time to go for it. You know, I feel like for some of you, you've already spent this last, you know, maybe perhaps April, you may even be spending some of May, you know, looking into this energy, and it's saying, you know what, you have gone round and round and round and round with it. It's time to just move forward. It's time to take immediate action with it. Stop beating yourself up, or stop looking at things, or maybe stop even trying to find ways to cause a discord, you know, whether it's within yourself or whether it's in a relationship, whatever it is time to move forward. Let go of it. Okay, it's time to be strong. And it says here, great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So what I'm really getting with this, Scorpio, is that forgiveness and compassion, yes, it absolutely does, it does portray to other people, but what I'm also getting is it's time to forgive yourself for past things that may have, that you feel like maybe you're unworthy of, or maybe you feel, well, I did this in the past, will they forgive me? Okay, what I'm really getting here is, in order to really receive that forgiveness, you've also got to forgive yourself, but it's time to move forward. As far as, if there's somebody here that I'm getting for some of you, if there's somebody in here that you feel may need that apology, or maybe it's time for you to take that step forward and say, look, you know what, I did this. I'm feeling that it's time to do that. Okay, this is what it's saying, that forgiveness and compassion. And again, it's also saying forgive and have compassion for yourself. Now, for some of you, or if you're looking at this and going, well, it's them that hurt me, what I'm also getting in here is that they might be finding that strength in order to come forward. But you're also going to have to give them that forgiveness and that compassion when they come forward. Now, remember that forgiveness doesn't mean that you're forgetting anything. It doesn't mean that you're patting them on the back and going, oh, okay, yeah, absolutely, go hurt me again. Basically, what it's saying here is forgiving in the extent that it makes you stronger. Okay, you can forgive them, but you don't need to forget. But I am really getting in here that, Scorpio, it might be you that needs to take that step forward and show some forgiveness and compassion, again, not only to other people, but also for yourself. And the reason that I'm saying that is because I do see this set your sights higher, and I do see seeing your seeds grow. So for some of you, that this Three of Pentacles is coming in, the power of creativity, recognition for a high quality work, be a team player. So when I see this card, for me, the Three of Pentacles, the words may resonate with some of you, but for me, what I'm also seeing that is basically it shows it's time, it's time to allow yourself to stop pushing everybody away. I feel like there's some of you that are keeping people at such a surface level. You're not allowing them to see exactly your true self. Okay, unleashing that wild within. This is what I'm getting, is like some of you are kind of maintaining, just that surface level. Here I'm going to give you just a small piece of myself, but it's time to, it's time to allow yourself to grow. It's time to allow yourself to let that love in, set your sights higher, stop settling. Okay, because I feel that I'm really getting for some of you that once they see that absolute true beauty that you have inside of you, you're going to see those cards that we saw in the second round there with the romance angels, where it says that true love, somebody coming in. And this is what I'm really getting for many of you out there, Scorpio. So it's time to, see your seeds grow. All you basically need to do is allow yourself to recognize your own self-worth, stop settling, really take a look into this next month that's coming up and allowing that healing energy to come through, because you are getting the help from above. So I truly hope that this has helped, Scorpio. And thank you so much. Please let me know down in the comments if this resonated with you, and even perhaps what kind of readings you would like to see in the future. Thank you so much. Take care.